Well, then when Pearl Harbor hit, the President of the United States, President Roosevelt, said we need to patrol our coast.
But the Navy needed a seaplane base. They needed a place to train people in PBYs. Over 300 days of flying weather a year. So it was a good spot to train. The big question you get when you say PBY, the first question you get, what is a PBY? Modern people don't know.
Patrol Bomber Y, a reference to the manufacturer.
They were used for almost anything that you could imagine. They used it as a dive bomber, they used it as a torpedo bomber, things that weren't designed for it. But they had nothing else. And the seaplane base was built for the PBY. That happened to be Oak Harbor.
We had a few aircraft carriers out there. But here was a versatile plane, and so they put 50 caliber machine guns on it, torpedoes on it, bombs on it. They did everything with it.
One of the saving features of the PBY is the fact that it moves so slowly. They could loiter for hours. I mean, you could fly that airplane for 16 or 20 hours on a load of fuel. And they'd go out and just circle in there and wait for an opening and then go into it. You spent hours and hours looking for a periscope that most of the time you didn't see. Didn't have to worry about runways. Yeah, you could take off with a fully loaded airplane off of the water because you have miles of water. That was the limiting factor in most big bombers, was the length of the runways. They would get a report that a fighter plane was down somewhere off an island, and the PBY would go out in the water and pick him up. Lots of time under hostile fire from the Japanese on the shore or from Japanese airplanes patrolling the area. It was very, very loud. There was no insulation in the airplane at all. The inside of the airplane looked like just the hull of a regular boat. There was a catwalk at the bottom that you walked forward and aft on, probably 12 to 14 inches wide. And other than that, you're looking down at the aluminum underneath. You had to have muscle, because nothing was hydraulic on that airplane except the autopilot.